right, does it? You don't want to play the regular bro? But I'm like, alright though. Let's just play it. One game. Alright, let's play blackjack.
Yo, what's up? This is Tajay of the Mighty Souls of Mischief. My man Festo, my man A Plus, and my man Bo. You know,
Play with Golden State.
and right now, you know, we're just maxing in the studio.
Play with the Cavs.
We're hailing from East Oakland, California, and sometimes it gets a little hectic out there. But right now, you know, we gonna up you on how we just chill.
Dial the 7 digits, call up Bridget, her man's a plus she got fridge, yo, I can dig it. Here's a swig it, you know it's frigid. I got him chilling in the cooler, break out the ruler. That's the fattest I ever seen. The weather's heating Cali, it makes it feel like Maui. Now we feel the good vibration. So many people.
Here's what's happening now on 2K TV. NBA 2K19 The Prelude has been released. We have details on how to start your My Career for free right now. We cover the NBA 2K League playoffs and give you a sneak peek at 2K TV Season 5.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle.
The Rockets are looking to defeat.
You. Had to put my bro on. Had to put my bro on.
I cannot be a teacher. Watch from the bench, you can watch from the bleachers. Selling at work, I be smoking the reaper. 10 years ago, I was selling the ether. Get 10 punches and you can so you'll eat it. Grinding in mouth, the boy came back with season. 60 some shot, they was making a statement. Bitches align you for bags in a bundle. Niggas align you for pounds and them stacks. Dropping, I'm riding, I'm dripping, I'm strapped. He spending his money on perking and tech. He live with his mom and they get in the chat. She live with her sister, make money off set. The kids I put change on all of these
ready?
I'm mixing and flipping and selling the back. I stacked it all up, I got me a check.
The Western Conference. Yeah, we've got time.
Well, Kevin, Clay Thompson.
Thanks, David. That's the mindset you have to have. In the end, winning titles should be the ultimate goal. And in the early part of the season, a lot of players, Chris, are just trying to get into the rhythm of the season. When did you feel like the NBA season truly was in full swing for you?
For me, it had to be in full swing day one. I had to be ready because I was playing against the best at my position, and I wanted to establish myself at the best of my position. And so that's why I think that I tried to have an advantage over other players. Where guys were trying to get a rhythm, I made sure that I used the preseason for that because I wanted to come into the beginning of the season gangbusters, knowing you're going to have your ups and downs during the season, but this is not something where you can just warm your way up into the season. You better come out ready to go, or you're going to be looking, trying to find your rhythm all year long.
That's a good message all players should hear. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The two pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. PJ Tucker is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Capella in at the 5, home in the paint.
Well, there's not much else that D can do. Ariza is too long inside, effortlessly getting off his shot just in time.
On the wing, Iguodala, and out of bounds is the Rockets.
I need a
Rockets gain possession.
My guy got a single out.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Well, also great execution. Let's not forget about that. Being active gets you only so far if you lack the discipline.
On defense, the Rockets. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Curry with it. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
You know what? The area code just doesn't matter with this guy. Steph just dropping bombs.
And a special thanks to Under Armour for the second look at the long-range three-pointer. Another unleash chaos moment. Beautiful. Durant dishes to Curry. And so just over a minute and a half played. From deep three-point range, good on the triple. Curry's got 6.
The beautiful shooting form and consistent shooting form of Steph Curry.
It's Harden with the drive. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. As competitive a guy as Draymond Green is, sometimes he can get in his own way. There's no doubt about that. Not entirely his fault. The calls don't seem to fall in his favor a lot because he is so physical, and perhaps, Chris, because of his reputation. We don't even need to go into his natural shooting motion.
Yeah, with the leg, but with Draymond, that just comes with the territory. He presses buttons of reps and opposing players, and sometimes with the fans. Yeah, he'll lose out on calls, but at the end of the day, he's a guy that everybody in the league hates, but will want on their team.
Curry with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Capella kicks to Paul. And it's off from three-point range. The Warriors leading. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And a quick look at the numbers for Green. 6th in steals, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. And here is Paul. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Denver. Chalk up 2 there, and that makes it a tie ball game.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
Here's Curry with the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Able to stop on a dime at full speed. Curry with the nasty pull.
Here's Capella, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And Chris, you were only briefly with the Warriors at the start and the end of your career. You had plenty of big moments with that club. Any stand out to you as a favorite?
Oh, well, I think the playoffs, almost averaging a triple-double in the playoffs, for me, it was something very special. Going behind the back of my good friend Sir Charles, of course, is one of the first experiences I had there, and also my first NBA game. Being in front of those crazy fans in Oakland, that atmosphere is unlike any other, and jump ball and winning and scoring my first bucket. So many special moments there. Rookie of the Year, being awarded that with my father at center court there at that arena is something I'll never forget.
No good from Durant.
Some tough D in the paint, getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy ones.
Capella kicks to Gordon. Here's Harden on the wing. Nailed from three-point land.
And Harden's shot selection, mostly three-pointers or attacking him. That's how he achieves his incredible efficiency.
Curry outside, sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 12.
Something little fire under him this quarter. Their lead safe as long as he's on the floor.
Stolen by Durant. Thompson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And it's
the one-hand assassin.
Something little fire under him.
The one-hand assassin.
Paul passes to Gordon. The ball.
Put the pressure on him.
Green against
Put the pressure on him.
Ooh! Done that one, so he'll
Did it roll in?
Oh! Last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Warriors.
And their offense centered around the 3-point shot. That was the guiding principle on every trip. Their first goal was finding an open look beyond the arc, getting that extra point every chance they could.
And some changes here for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Young comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gerald Green comes in for Chris Paul. Here's Curry with the 3. Rockets with the rebound. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Don't forget, he also racked up 3 steals. He showed terrific anticipation and heart on the defensive end.
Now Livingston, after Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go.
Bang, bang.
A three-pointer is right on target. And that's 18 points for Steph Curry.
Oh, and the defense is getting discouraged because Steph has been unstoppable tonight.
Harden against Curry. Harden dishes to Emba Amute. Another miss by Houston.
Would have been a big 3 if he drained it, answering back to the triple at the other end.
And Young kicks to Curry. From deep. Got a hand on it. Nene, the pass to Harden. Finished off the break. Harden's got 5 now.
Oh, what hustle from Harden. Just sprinting down the floor in transition. Finding a great shot as a result.
Ooh, you lucky. Ooh.
Outside Green. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Such money in the building.
And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how to guy.
A heart and soul guy. Draymond Green has the kind of spirit guys that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade it?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Well, and not only in terms of building the lead, but now the defense has to extend itself. That leads to other opportunities.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Houston Rockets, one of the most explosive scoring teams in the league. Defense has been a shortcoming in the past. Coach Mike D'Antoni said, we have some good individual defenders. If the rest of them just try,
bang, bang.
This is what the Rockets are all about, D.A. You know that. Coach D'Antoni definitely focuses on this part of the game. More than defense. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And Chris, one of the rare honors for an NBA player is to have their jersey retired. The Kings retired your number 4. What does an honor like that feel like? What does that mean to you?
Man, it meant so much to have my jersey retired. My family, my wife, my brothers, sisters, parents, and everyone. And so it was just a really great moment. You know, when you're playing the game, you can really, we say enjoy the process, but you never really can really enjoy it day to day because you're always thinking ahead, trying to get better. And so it was just a really cool moment to sit back and think about all the positive things we did in the city, for the city, and definitely for the game of basketball. So it was a great feeling, and you know, Sacramento forever. I thank them for that, and I love them there.
Wonderful years.
Oh, these niggas
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here's Golden State. They've got an 8-0 run. Stolen by Nene. It's Ariza on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Tucker. Now here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Iguodala with the steal. And here we go. Bell heading to the hoop. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Oh, such a terrific defender. Iguodala jump starting that fast break.
Some changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Pachulia. Klay Thompson comes in for Young. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Now here's Gordon. 11 points last game. And Nene slams it in.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered us, some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Here's Curry, following the score by Houston. Bell dishes to Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time. Trevor Ariza, the veteran out of UCLA, he still gives you a little bit of everything on the wing. He's great in transition. He can hit shots from anywhere, but, you know, he's always been a leader.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Now here's Iguodala. His last outing, he had 8 points from deep three-point range,
bang.
and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. And it's 29 points for Steph Curry.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout call for Rockets. And with the reason you think back to when he was a young player finding his way in this NBA out of UCLA, and Kobe took him under his wing when they played together for the Lakers, and now he is paying it forward. He's helping young players.
Yeah, he has a great work ethic instilled in him from his time with Kobe. He's always been a leader. He knows how things work in this league, and the reason he's showing all the younger players on his team the ins and outs of how to succeed.
Winning by 13.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for an eight. And it's Paul in for Green. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Paul kicks to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, Capella is just fantastic at dunking it home, leaving no mistake on these kinds of chances near the hoop.
Outside
Curry. He beat me last time.
Off target from outside. Rockets trailed by 11. Gordon with it. Picked up by Thompson. Tucker. They grab their own miss. Capella with the bucket.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Warriors have gotten exactly half their shots go down here in the second. 5-10.
Bro, you hit all them fucking threes. In the way I was playing.
Iguodala setting the pin for Thompson.
Got it
Hits the
scored.
3-point bomb.
I'm playing
22 points for Steph Curry.
How about the last 5 made shots? All been three. Defense is just giving up a barrage. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Thompson after Eric Gordon's bucket. Misses the 3. Ariza passes to Tucker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Warriors leading by 10. It's Iguodala with the drive. Pass to Bell. Thompson outside. Golden State moving it around. Curry shot is off.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
And the dunk by Capella.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Look at Shaq on the side.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
I'm proud of the way they hustled and essentially gutted out the paint, even though things always weren't going their way.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. JaVale McGee's checked in for Green. Looney comes in for Bell. Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Some changes for Golden State. Green is checked in for JaVale McGee. Iguodala comes in for Looney. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. The Rockets also changing it up. Bahamute comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's James Harden in for Eric Gordon.
Big house.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Capella.
Well, after not making anything from the field in the first, I mean, he has really elevated his game this second quarter.
Now, here's Curry. He has 35. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Paul. And he makes in the layup.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Curry. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got 38 points.
One of the best shooting performances. Barrage.
Here's Durant. Stolen by Harden. Now Paul. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the... Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet. So it's Golden State who's out on top.
Eat that bean. Give me that bean.
Jack, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Can you smell that, Ernie? Chef Curry was cooking in the first half. There's not a shot in the game he can't make. When he's rolling, the defense is pretty much helpless to stop it.
And that's all we can do for now.
The second half just about to get going here. Really an incredible... Warriors leading by 10. Lethal shooting pair of Clay and KD out on the perimeter. It's small ball with Iguodala and Green down low. And it's Curry in at the one spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Paul with the 3. AT that time from Curry.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboards.
Yeah, just outworking guys in there, being accountable, being a leader by example.
Capella dishes to Ariza.
Great ball. Big man.
Second shot opportunity.
Big man.
And it's Capella missing.
Third straight miss to start the half. But it's still early. No need to panic.
To the paint. Takes it out to Iguodala. Thompson in the corner. Fires from deep. They get it again. Ball against Curry. From deep. A shot off that time. Some solid D from Paul.
They haven't been able to get their legs under them since coming out of the locker room. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And there it...
I gotta fix my shit. Look, I ain't even have my gun ready. Now
it is for him. Ariza's got it back down to within single digits for the Rockets.
Well, after failing to hit on their first 3 attempts of the half, they finally got one to go there.
And Chris, when you see Harden coming down the lane at you, there is a very short list of players who can instill that much fear. Pretty much Westbrook and LeBron. Each have their own style, and Harden's might be the most refined of all of them.
Well, that's why he gets to the line so much. His speed, his handles, his ability to pull back on the 3, his Euro step. When Harden gets going downhill like that, you just don't have an answer.
Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for Green. West comes in for Andre Iguodala. Nick Young's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And a change for the Rockets. Nene, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Chris, usually the guys who score a lot of points get all the attention. But if you had to pick some who don't get a lot of credit for the way they fill it up, who would some of those names be?
That's tough. I think anytime you have a guy like DeMarcus Cousins, who's a big guy and one of the top leading 5 scorers in the league, I think he doesn't get enough credit for scoring. His teammate, Anthony Davis, probably because of his record and his team not winning as much, doesn't get enough credit. Kawhi Leonard, because he's quiet and unassuming, doesn't grab that credit. And then you got guys like Gordon Hayward, who's just coming onto the scene, Kemba Walker, who's exciting, and Jimmy Butler. I mean, it's a lot of guys that don't get enough credit. And you want to go to the West Coast and go back to point guards, go to Damian Lillard, who felt he was snubbed as an all-star, but that's the great thing about this league. There's so many great players. You better play hard every night to get some credit, because if not, someone else is deserving to have their name up there just as well.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the net. That's his focus right now.
For three, Durant. Another three for Golden State.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They taking selfies and everything.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender who allows this team to be creative with their lineups. You can just put him on any player at any position and feel comfortable with his impact.
Now here's Harden. He has 5. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 7.
Oh, man, I really enjoy seeing Harden connect from the interior, showing he's more than just a perimeter scorer.
Durant kicks to Green. Pass to Curry. Outside Durant for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. And with Green, it just seems that as long as he's going to be in the league, he'll be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Greg has been that dominant on that end of the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one thing's for certain, you don't want to go at him when you need a bucket.
Ooh,
use it as a challenge, almost an insult if
Shaq.
a guy wants to attack him. And he
That's
just
like
has a
Shaq
knack for making winning plays on the defensive side of the field.
Wow, and the big man Capella has proven to be a reliable role player, a strong physical presence who takes smart shots and contributes well on D.
Now here's Durant. He has 6. Kicks it out to Iguodala. The pass to Curry. Back to Iguodala. Feeds to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. It's blocked.
Oh, tremendous reach on the block by Ariza, making a real effort on defense.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Another one. Man, he's just got into a great rhythm out there.
Part of this falls on the defense. I mean, you know he's hot. You'd like to force someone else to shoot the basketball.
Now here's Paul. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Dude, they look stressed.
Timeout call.
They over there stressed.
You can see what happened with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
Hold up, man. Did you record it, man? Let's make sure.
Yeah, it's recording. It's on pro.
You hitting every fucking 3, cuz.
I ain't know.
That shit is
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. JaVale McGee's checked in for Green, and it's Kevon Looney in for Andre Iguodala. Houston also making some changes. Mbah Mute's checked in for Nene. Gerald Green comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Gordon in for James Harden. Now Gordon after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. The drive by Green. Paul missing again.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Curry outside. Green with the rebound.
Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of a shooting.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, in just a few years, it's safe to say Steve Kerr is one of the most respected coaches in the NBA.
Rockets trail by 14. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Kevon Looney. The Rockets also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Mbah Mute. Ariza comes in for Gerald Green. And James Harden subbed in for Eric Gordon. Durant, the pass to Curry. The feed to Thompson. From downtown. From deep three-point range, that shot off the mark. And it's Houston the other way. Stolen by Thompson. It's stolen by Ariza. Ball against Curry. Ariza dishes to Harden. Fires for three. Ariza no longer.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Yeah, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
You weren't doing shit neither. But you wasn't doing nothing neither, though.
Ooh, it's about to get serious.
And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Get a couple stops, we get a couple run outs.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Rockets trail by 14. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. Paul and Harden, the star-studded backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Ariza in at the three spot. Pachulia kicks to Livingston. Stolen by Tucker. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop, and he comes up with the deuce. Harden's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets. Poked loose. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Pachulia. Thompson comes in for Nick Young. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. To the middle. Green with the block.
Like a Jaguar looking for his next meal. Draymond pouncing on the attempted shot.
And taken away by Paul. Harden with it. Guarded now by Durant. Now the dish to Ariza. Paul passes to Capella. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 12 points for Clint Capella.
And Capella is very efficient down deep, using his muscle to get off the shots he wants inside.
A shot by Curry, no good.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Let's not lie, he has the skills to do it. We've seen that, but you still like to work for something closer. It's been a steady game for him, but he hasn't done enough to keep them from falling behind.
Durant for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Iguodala with the steal. Green in the post. Capella's there. Green, no luck.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
The sheer disruptiveness of Green. I mean, one of the many reasons he was named first team NBA All-Defense in 2015.
Warriors leading by 8. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 47 points.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Kicks to Thompson. The tray. The shot by Curry, no good. Rockets trail by 9. It's Ariza on the wing. Durant with the steal. Outside Curry. Back to Durant. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 12. And Chris, in your playing days, you had to deal with media answering questions. Now you're on the other side of that. You're asking the questions. What was your view of the media then? And has that changed at all?
My view of the media then was Watch what you say, because they would take the smallest soundbite and turn it into the title of the article, and if you don't read the article, you will not see that it had anything to do with what was written. So always be cautious, and of course there are good members in the media, but you can always get gotten. I still feel the same way, that you just need to be honest, respect the process, but make sure that you understand that the interviewer is doing their job, and it would be a great notch in their belt to use one of those quotes as a gotcha moment. So I just think you just have to be careful to make sure that you're prepared for the interview. But no, it hasn't changed, and hopefully, you know, Kev, like yourself, I could bring some levity to it and some honesty to it and have some fun, because at the end of the day, I'm a fan of all these guys. I know how hard they had to work to get to this moment. I know the ups and the downs of it. I've experienced the highs and the lows, and so I'm really just kind of going through it with them, as opposed to trying to prove any points or have a dog in any race. So no, my opinion of the media has changed. There's a lot of good people, but you got to just respect the process.
But I like what you said, Chris. You've always been honest, and that's kind of been your label. You've been very honest with your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's easier just to do that, especially when I'm passionate about something. You know, I definitely try to make stuff up. Yeah, just make some stuff up, yeah.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Trevor Ariza's checked in from Bakhmut. And it's hard to go, baby. For Eric.
Go back in this motherfucker.
What you know about Paul, he sees everything as it develops. That time he hits the wide open man.
And it's good by Durant.
For this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. They're looking to stack up some points.
And one. Let's go.
Nice
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Bum ass. He's bum ass.
Cut it to a one-possession game. Just terrific determination on his part.
They double-team Curry.
I gave it to me for the rip. Don't miss the fucking layup, baby.
Just a one-point Warrior lead.
Don't miss the fucking layup. We get one more.
Plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it
one more.
Hits the three-point bomb.
You want your team leaders to step up big for you in these type of situations. Draymond and Rodgers.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Paul.
When the score is close, you want this guy.
Deep. Ball against Curry. Dishes it to Thompson. Curry kicks to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Harden. Ball against Curry.
I can't fucking
Paul
pass.
dishes to Capella.
Get it.
I can't fucking pass.
Let's go.
Is bananas.
Fucking go.
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his
fuck.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
It's effort, it's ability. He also has.
Let's fucking go. Came and fuck back on this nigga.
Fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Capella. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Yeah, exactly. Expect to see longer possessions
fucking steal.
from this point on.
It's stolen by
I knew that was going to happen,
and
bro.
now Iguodala running the floor all by himself.
Fuck.
Yes.
Damn.
This is what experience.
This nigga can't fucking pass the ball, dog.
Confidence gives you. I mean, in the biggest moments of game,
Now timeout called by Houston.
Oh no. It's some bullshit. I was busting your fucking ass. That's what it is.
I can't take it. shit, baby. Shit about to be real, man. Woo! A little timeout, calm the nerves, you know, I'm gonna tuck them in.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Thompson against Harden, stolen by Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break. Durant's running. Money!
How many clutch shots have we seen Durant hit?
Yo!
At this point.
What the fuck did I just do? Can't believe it.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Yo!
They're trailing by 2. 9 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation
Cash
like
money!
this?
If possible, I think you want something that you go for the 3. That's the best shot available.
They call me
And that
cash
shot
money,
defines
baby!
the word clutch. I mean, the reason coming through yet again.
Yo! This is a classic game right here. Yo! That was a crazy ass streak, guys.
From deep, Iguodala. Barry!
You have to close out hard on Iguodala.
That's a classic game!
Stolen by
Give me
Thompson.
that!
So it's
69 and 71! One-hand assassin! Give me that B! Give me that B! Give me that fucking B!
It's like a knife in the gut to lose.
He done did it with now that's Iggy! Now that's Iggy Dollar! It wasn't even my man! Yo! That was crazy! That was crazy, bro!
Thanks very much, Kevin.
Yo, that was
Big win.
crazy!
They're a very good team. How hard was it to get the win the way they were playing?
We're 5 seconds in the clock! Yo!
I'm so mad I ain't even fucking
Yo, that shit crazy! I'm happy as shit I recorded that
You guys
game.
really pulled it out at the end, Kevin. Thanks very
Yo,
much.
that was
Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that
That's a
about
classic
for
joint.
David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and
This
Chris
will
Webber.
be my two.
This is
Pop.
Kevin Harlan. Thank
God, this fool got lucky as shit. You got